It's like tomfoolery, but worse.
Trust them to hire someone cheap, so.
Oh, Castle Figaro. Wow! That's 2 straight years. That's 2 straight years, 24 months. I mean, I don't know how to math, but I think that's 2 straight years. This one's called Bad Octopus. It's a bunch of themes from Final Fantasy VI. Centered around Ultros. He was a bad octopus. He fucked up that opera so bad. Oh yeah, she totally scared the crap out of me. Right about there, I think. Right? Well, I got some good news and some bad news. The good news is it's Tuesday and I'm in Tamriel. The bad news is we don't have a raid tonight. I hope you feel better, miss. So, let's try and do an arena. They're harder than dungeons? Yeah.
Hey, you know, they cut it one day and they bail it like a couple days later.
Yeah.
They let
Even
it
from
dry
the
out.
morning to the afternoon, it was drier. But
What was
I'm
dry?
telling him about our
Hayfield.
lawn extravaganza that we had because we let it go too long.
The most extravaganza.
Yeah.
Many a blade of grass died that day.
Well, no, it didn't die. It just got cut extremely short. The lawn's not dead.
Yes.
He got you again.
Technicality, but true.
I mean, you severed some limbs, sure. Cut it down to size. I'm just waiting on this mob to spawn, and then I'll hit the Q button.
Okay.
It should pop up. I mean, it was dead when I walked in, so.
Oh God.
What happened?
I turned my camera and someone was running right through me with their mount.
Oh. There he is.
I really wish that Lazarus would take one step left or right, but they're sitting right at a crossroads, and I don't want to move until they do.
Make a choice for them. You're too nice. Just do it.
No, because I don't want to miss one if they go the same way.
Well,
That rather than give them the opportunity to piggyback on me, I'm going to wait. I'm at 10 of 50, so
okay.
I've got a window.
Whatever.
So, are you prepared then, Tim?
I am ready. Yes.
Okay.
I even
I'm not
ate
sure where
alcohol.
Wow.
Oh, shoot.
Haha.
Oh. Oh, does that
Golly.
mean that you didn't eat?
Of course I did not.
Oh, the food, yeah. I could do that too.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right, I'm ready.
Group. Dungeon Finder. Normal random. Join queue.
Oh, when it's available.
Oh.
I didn't see anything, but I heard the prompt.
We're in the queue.
Check your notifications, maybe.
There was no notification.
We're in the queue. We have not found a group
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah, no, it didn't ping up. We need a DPS, so.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, I suppose I could leave and be a DPS and pick up a healer.
No,
It might be quicker.
don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that.
You don't trust being healed by a random?
No,
No.
I don't. As a matter of fact, I don't. It's like, why would I sign up for shitty health insurance?
I would still
you
be
just
watching
don't.
over you.
I know you would. That's why I subscribe to Mudafar Health Insurance.
Well, yeah, but it's still, even when I'm fighting things, I'm still tossing the random heals on you.
I know. It's all part of the package, right? It's so great. It's not
Yeah,
just
but if I'm
hospital
doing
visits,
damage,
it's like
I'll get
daily,
those.
it's like your daily multivitamin. Take 2 Mudafars and call me in the morning.
Yeah, like when we did that vet last week, I was bamming the vigor all throughout the fight, so that you would have a heart running, and then, when your health got down to like below half, I'm still bamming the heal on it, just to give Ray a helping hand.
Oh, yeah.
I was spamming vigor on myself
Self-heals.
to give her a helping hand.
But do you have the echoing or
I don't
the selfish one, the green one?
I don't.
Is
I
it
don't-
green or gold?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't.
She doesn't read the lore.
Well, no, but it's an icon. Is it green or gold?
It's gold.
Okay, that's the sharing one.
Yeah.
Do you like that? I just did a 360 to the right and then a 360 to the left in midair on a robot wolf. What?
Oh, speaking of that, I need to change my mount back from the stick horse.
And what do you call it? There's a relic I might try to do a build around. It's a necklace. It does a 5% more class ability damage.
There?
Oh,
Did Indania really rise from the dead?
Hey, over here.
So I might drop one of my sets here.
not as cool the second time when you fail. But I'm not trying to do these things. I do them like what?
Okay.
Timmy said he didn't get to finish the update before having to shut his computer off.
Oh. Having to shut the PC off. I don't think the PC is ever off.
Yeah, seriously.
This queue isn't working.
It's been entirely
think we
too
should
long,
try-
Levar.
Yeah, I think we should try for the healer instead.
Okay, so abandon queue before you leave group. You don't want to have a
No.
haunted group.
I'm only switching the role.
Oh. Oh, I thought you were going to switch to another Templar, because, Templars. I don't know. Which
That's only when
Templar
I'm
you're on.
in. It's yeah,
It's either blonde or
Nope.
it's the albino. It's really all.
basically, yeah. Yeah, basically. See, look, bam. You ready?
Tank. I'm the tank. That's my job.
Yes. And I'm just, I'll still watch your health. Marsa.
Layer of Marsalak, but I didn't
Yeah.
get dragged in. That's unusual.
I'm not in yet either. I'm in the
I
load
get a
screen at the
dungeon and a
moment.
dragon today. Fuck yeah.
And I can't even see you guys.
You guys want to see an
mid-
absolute aberration of nature? Oh my god, you can see through it. It's a yellow can.
Has spread farther,
It's a Pepsi
Clinton.
can.
Closer to you and Celine.
I swear the can's yellow.
Yes,
There's a green
this
screen.
is
What do you want from me?
Unfortunate.
It's
I will do what I
Pepsi
can. But
crossed
Celine,
with Peeps.
she is difficult to persuade.
They did call it
Peepsi?
Peepsi,
Celine
and I
might
think
have been
that's
less
a
difficult if you hadn't chosen to
a
make it the
very-
subject of your research.
bad
It's a
misstep.
moot
They
point.
should have called it
Um,
Peepsi. What's up?
I
Might
got
have to
a
travel in.
problem. I can't.
Yeah. You'll have to travel right into the dungeon.
Where is it? Does
I
anyone
think
know?
it's in Craglon, I think. In the lower right?
Okay.
Tim?
Grotwood.
Growwood? Ocelot?
Even worse.
Well, yeah, but you can just click right on the
Yeah.
icon and port in.
73 gold. I'm on my way.
Stupid game.
It's always me. All right. Am I part of a group now? Oh,
Yep.
everyone go.
Is everybody here? Yep, I see you.
I'm gonna crack this Peepsi. I'll let you know how it is.
Right.
It's probably gonna be terrible.
All right, Tim, let's get this done before the cake buff wears off.
Let's do this. How's the Peepsi?
First sip. First impression. It tastes like a liquid peep.
Weird.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they were going for, I guess, but still weird.
Let's check if it's done.
There's a heavy sack right over here. We're done. Tim,
I switched my clothes.
Well, I guess he's not on the quest, and he doesn't know what HS stands for, I think.
he picked it up.
Well, yeah, because I said here, and I
Uh-huh.
did a bright light, and Tim,
Okay.
Tim ran over, and
I almost ran
So-
off the edge. That would have been bad.
Yeah, don't do that.
come on.
Alright,
There's
hit
Tim
with the two-hander. Because I want all the bugging time.
I think one went coming back. There we go.
Do you want to check over there for stuff?
Well, why not? Nothing, just reads whatever.
Oh, I think
Just some seasoning.
cool. He got the
Lore
lore
book?
book. So yeah, let's point out lore books for him, huh?
Okay. I mean, I asked if he was on the quest, and he never answered.
It might be new and not know how to chat. It's possible.
Well, no, he said hi.
Oh, did he? I didn't see it.
High elf living in a cave. I can see why you required so much compensation.
I am not some crystal
Compensation.
tower sorcerer. I go where my research requires.
You know, with a name like High Elf, you think they'd be a little cooler. They are not.
See anything over there? Do it with backpack though. We got that. Okay. Well, if there's a big mechanic, we'll
Oh,
tell him what
hey.
to do.
Have you run this one before? Have not.
Right. So we won't like blaze through it on them, and then we'll give them a little quick overview of the fight.
Oh, can't pull
Nope. Free, it doesn't want to move. See, wait a paper.
Yeah, there's a paper I don't even have.
You might want to step off it so you can see it, maybe.
There it goes. It's got it.
Guarding it.
Yep. I thought there was one behind that wall, but
Oh. Jerks.
oh, Tim, you're Darth Vadering again.
Sorry. Oh God. It's all the syrup I'm drinking. That's gonna cause me to completely close up and solidify into a shiny crystal of sugar.
That's not good.
The caffeine will allow you to break out of that chrysalis.
And Tim, give us a second to explain the fight to him.
Can do.
This is the dragon, right? Oh no.
Sense bargain. We're not torturers. I've come to restore the balance here.
Am I to understand you're a follower of Zen? Return my freedom, and I will right the wrongs done here.
Unbind her, Corindon.
Unwise.
This is
I
nothing.
shall
We just kill
loosen
him.
my hold only.
Now for payment in kind. It's my turn to study your insides, Warlock.
Right? This isn't the dragon,
I
right?
warned you of her duplicity.
Celine,
Okay.
no! Don't let her kill Corindon. We need them both.
Nah, it's a bug fight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we should tell him not to stand in front of the bear, but
I turned the bear.
I think Tim should have that in. We can.
Oh yeah. I got this guy all day.
I watched that. Yeah, it's on somebody that moved around towards me.
Get out of my way! It's Corindon I want! I won't be kept prisoner any longer!
Shit.
Arc thing. Yeah, someone moving toward me.
You have no one left to hide behind!
See what you wish to bargain with.
It's a
She must remain
yeah, it's
firm.
normal.
Can you two please take your hands off each other's
Let him
throats
talk
long
to him.
enough to see there is a bloody dragon
sprint
turning
off.
this place into a vented latrine?
I concede your point. This dragon blight is a threat to you, Celine. You will not overcome it without me.
I'll need to draw on more than you to oppose Marcelok. You Bosmer must be my
Captain
connection
Wolf.
to the green.
Whatever you need, Celine. We'll support you.
And
You
purple
attempt
armor.
to enthrall them. I
Approve
won't
and approve.
hesitate to find you.
Oh, do you need to talk to the NPC after?
Hey,
stop
stop.
talking.
I hit. Guess not. I think these are the newer ones, where it's only at the end.
Rare specimen.
Is there nothing you won't objectify?
Taking you apart has taught me how to put you back together. You'll be grateful for that, as the dragon's blight rots you from within.
Save it for the dragon! Keep moving!
Seems fine, people.
I love knowing all the two-handed combos. There's 3 of them that I can tell.
Nothing behind here. Nothing behind here. Just boxes and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm refilling my crafting bags.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of nice not going Bagheera speed, huh?
Allows me to catch up when I'm dawdling behind looting.
Ooh, a melon basket over here in the corner. Nice.
Nothing over here. Just your boxes for your stuff.
Sack. It's not even a heavy sack, just a sack. What a sad sack.
This is the dragon fight, right?
Yeah, I think this is the one where we have to keep the bugs away from.
No. That's later.
No.
She's awake. I wondered how long it would take before you showed yourself, changeling. Shall we dance?
Well, that's a dragon flying around.
Marsalok, you'll pay for defiling this place. Unbind me, Warlock!
Oh, yeah.
And you brought an audience. How fun.
Kill this abomination, and I'll choke
Tim.
Marsalok on his own corruption!
Look out! Our friends!
sworn that the dragon flew over and strafed us. Was that undead?
I don't remember. But yeah, I do remember there being a strafing run with the Marcelok.
Yeah. Yeah, well, like halfway through it.
Something's weird. Something
Yeah,
happened
broken.
here.
Are you guys fighting still?
Yeah, well, I'm trying. Oh, wait.
It's frozen for me.
Let's kill that last ad. No, that... Uh-oh.
I think we bugged it.
We bugged. Oh, nuts.
Whoops, something just threw.
Oh, there's another.
There's another. There he is. There's the dragon.
Yeah, he's been flying around.
Something stopped.
Can't leave that way. Can't talk to him. I'm gonna step out.
There's another
step out.
strangler. Dead?
What if we all step out the doorway, the entry?
So weird.
Joining encounter in progress.
Yep. But maybe that will reset it? No.
Oh no.
Yeah, my skills aren't even working. Oh,
Wait,
There's a shrine go way back at the end.
yeah, the random stranglers keep popping up different places.
Yeah, it's part of the fight though.
I think we have to abandon and rejoin, like re-find it. Wait, what's this guy? Oh, that's...
Well, yeah. Everybody. Yeah, I think.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna type it in and see if he's up for that.
Bugs and Marcelok. Peepsi.
Peepsi.
I don't hate it, but I think it's a good thing that this Pepsi comes in such a small can, because I think if you drank a can bigger than this, you would instantly grow a mustache like Wilton Brimley, because the only thing you'd be able to say after drinking a can of Peepsi bigger than 7.5 fluid ounces would be diabetes.
I was wondering where you're going with that.
Peepsi diabetes.
Oh yeah, there's nothing.
Yeah, this fight's completely bugged. That dragon's not moving.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I could think of is like leave dungeon and port back in, but
Leave instance.
yeah. Will it even let us?
And then switch it from normal to vet and back. And see if we can keep our dungeon progress.
Well, if we switch it, it won't do that because we left the instance.
Well, then it'll hopefully
just have to
reset the
requeue.
dungeon. Yeah.
He's fighting again.
What?
Is he?
Son of a bitch.
I see his health bar
Strangler?
moving.
All right, that's hang on. I'll port back in if he's in.
Crap.
Like, are you in there still, Jess?
No, I just saw his health bar moving up and down.
All right. Here, pick him then. Dragon Slayer. Report to him. Oh, he went offline, but
No.
Particular talents.
let's see what happens. I'm reporting to him anyways. I'm in. He's fighting.
Tree. How would one find him?
Alright,
The
traveling
tree
to
is
you.
so large.
Yep, I'm in.
Sets.
Yeah, the boss reset, so yay.
Oh, good. I'll be right there.
Where do we go? Where do we go?
Portal. Use the portal.
I forgot. I was panicking.
But I think he left. But that's okay.
That's alright.
Once you guys are here, we can do it. And if he shows back up again, great. If he doesn't, we'll do it as 3. And it still counts.
How are we going backwards?
I don't know.
Did you use the portal when you first
Yes.
came in?
We did.
No, they go this way.
You sure?
I'm going towards ground.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think you used the portal then, but that's okay.
We did. I assure you I did.
Oh, there it is. I see that icon. Hey,
I see a health bar. That's a good sign.
there we go. Yep. I mean, it reset everything, but, you know,
That's alright.
yeah. I'm not too upset.
At least we still have our
Progress.
group. Yeah, we don't have to try and read.
Yeah. I'll leave him in so it doesn't break anything.
Mm-hmm.
Want to give him a sec just in case he's like, I don't know, restarting? I don't know.
He said he was going
No.
to. He said he was
Yeah,
leaving.
do.
Oh.
Yeah, they were gonna do the dinner for the kids. So I think he died on purpose, and like I rezzed him, and he left the group as with the res. So Jim, you were a little close again.
Yeah, sorry.
Again, just FYI. So you're streaming people. Don't think you're like a mess doctor or something.
Yeah. Thank you. Awesome.
Oh god, that's good.
Taste your own rot!
How was your damn it, him?
I'm good.
You eat the shards and all that? Okay.
Well, it's enough to get lowered to the 3rd. Got a couple of heavy attacks in here and there. I'm doing it. Alright, locked up.
Yeah, let's get some of these ads out here with us.
Wait, did not just hit me with that blue stuff.
That isn't the line, though.
No, I did not quote it word for word there. You thought you were going to drop the shoulder. I saw that coming. You telegraphed that a mile away. Come on.
I think I need to switch my LD back to Ice Comet Blues, the shooting stuff. I think it's just better overall, even though this does more damage raw to one target. I don't get it back in time. This time he died.
That ice comet does take a bit to charge, though. It's not like you can throw a bunch of them like your followers do.
He's playing with us.
Good. Underestimating
But that's
us will be his undoing.
why the shooting stars a little bit better, because you get some ulti back from the number you hit. So that's how you cast more ultis overall to make up for the a little more damage over long road.
I don't know. I really like the ice combat though. It's so satisfying.
Wow. Poison time.
Lancelot's embrace is a... You are lucky to be chosen.
I got the poison down. Jerk. Tim? You want to bring the ice guy with the big guy?
I am. Thank you.
Okay.
I didn't realize it was going to spawn behind me. Actually scared the crap out of me.
This way. AoE damage.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I didn't realize we were fighting a mage there. They don't run.
Nope.
Into everything.
Don't see the chest over here.
Control, then I can more easily shield you from its influence.
One toxic influence.
The best you
or
can do is
another.
line of sight them, and they might move, 10 feet to get another line on you.
Come get some.
Just because it's there. And hey, I can't use it.
Yeah. Suck, I thought he was going to hit me. Dropped a fireball in his face.
That's actually my newest puzzle, Tim.
Everything.
What puzzle? What do you mean?
To see how you can actually cast fireballs.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
yes.
about that. It's all about the tattoo.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know it's from that, but I mean, it doesn't align with anything specific.
No. But bards do learn wizard spells.
Yes, but not
Man.
that soon. And not that high level right off the bat.
Yeah. Kind of makes you wonder what deal was made with what devil, right?
Exactly.
Well,
And
devil is just a god by another name, right? Isn't that the thing?
maybe. Or, it is someone's god, I suppose. But yeah, no, I already had remove curse covered.
Oh, nice. Well, I wish somebody would have told me before I took that. I took remove curse and bestow curse.
The problem with the bestow one is that it triggers a saving throw.
Meh.
Besides that, it's all right.
Oh, hi. Ginsu. Follower just airwalked across the corner.
They're like, yeah, I give up on this stuff.
Platforming. Pfft, what's that?
Take Marcella within your
Oh, where are you
heart.
going? Come back here. This is where we fight.
I guess Jess is muted me. I can see her through your.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
the fucking cat was in my face. My screen was going green. I didn't know what to do.
Freeing me.
I was trapped.
Marshall. Several times.
Cat jumped right up in her face. I mean, like in her face. I don't know if I told you, the cat's fluffy, so lots of screen coverage.
I have a pretty decent sized screen, but she
There.
covers most of it.
That writhing mass is the source of
Again,
the cancer in this cavern.
You kill the ad and
It
pick
must
up
be
the stone
purged.
and bring it to the tree, and when the
Its
shield's down, you
proximity
kill the
is
tree.
already beginning to taint you.
Make it
And
sound
repeat
so
it like
Destroying it weakens
4 or
Marshall
5 times.
Hold.
We're destroying it. Help Celine.
Can't stand that. Kind of. And since Tim is the slowest, I'll go for Rabbit, I suppose.
The guy didn't chase me as much as I expected.
Come on, let me. Okay, kill the tree. Okay, 66, not too bad. Can you step him back a little bit, Tim, towards the circle so I don't have to run as far, being slow?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Okay, get the tree done. We didn't get a lot of. Well, can't reach it.
Gotcha.
It's done.
Celine, are you alright?
As I said, we should be conserving our energy.
Ignore
We
him.
passed
I feel better
the
already.
DPS check, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And on through the vines again.
Oh shit, I would have lopped your head clean off. You turned around just in time to see that. Whack, full swing, gone. Jeez.
You were vanished on my screen.
Belgic.
You have like a second lead on me being on your coast, opposed to my coast.
Beldic, behold the end of a can of Peeps flavored Pepsi, which Jesse is lovingly referred to as
Peepsi.
Peepsi.
Ooh, wow.
The can's actually yellow, but because green screen.
Dead.
We didn't have our tank up here.
Eh.
He's over there talking to.
Hey, Peepsi, get over here.
I thought you were coming around like around the corner here.
Just saying hi to the building if I'm sorry.
Not a boss, we can res ourselves.
Yeah. But if that's how we died, I'm like, I thought you were coming. You weren't.
Well, it's nice to feel loved and needed.
It's nice to be alive again.
Peepsi.
Oh, it's Peep flavored Pepsi.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a small 7.5 fluid ounces of Pepsi flavored like Peeps.
I'm glad I found it, because bring you one.
So I am too. That's, like I said, not the worst thing ever. I'm glad it came in handy as small as it did.
Sure.
I feel like I need to brush my teeth now.
The one that drinks monster drinks by the quart. Nothing back there.
Ah, I see your two-hander. Look at you, big fancy. I can do that too.
What happened? My mouth tastes like a compost.
I'm seeing a distinct lack of mobs being blasted up in the air today.
I missed my opportunity. It's not for lack of wanting to.
The seeds of paradise are here.
Circles. Circles.
Oh, hi.
Can't thank you enough. That was vile.
That was vile.
Hey guys.
Circle. There.
Yo. I tried to get them all to walk in, but
Yeah,
the spiders didn't want to move. After the farthest person away from them?
oh, I think it went for a feed. You know how they do. They get low health and they're like, I can
Yep.
chew on this. Oh, and they'll run off.
Mm-hmm. Yep, could have been that. There's a chest over here on the right.
Nice.
Nope, come down here.
Oh, what? He's gonna do what?
We will reshape you perfectly.
What would be one? Heard that before.
Storms.
And magic.
Thank you. And apologies for any harm I caused.
Compost. Okay, this is the one where you would defend into the middle, Tim. And we gotta kill the bugs going up the wall.
Yes. This
Oh,
is the
fuck.
one with the bugs.
Yeah.
I feared you lost
Alright.
interest.
And then when he lands,
I am
we unload on him.
And block. Somewhere we block.
Yep, when he does his shout.
Plaything,
Oh, yeah.
but you could be so much more.
See, I'm starting to remember
dearly for
things.
all of this dragon.
I've only ran this like 10 times.
Go! Protect Celine. We'll give her everything we
Oh my god,
have.
I've just about stood on her. Oops.
You should be able to hit the ads, Jess. I'll watch the wall with the glowy ones.
I don't have a knockback.
Oh, shit.
block.
Light it takes away from me.
Oh, jeez.
On him.
Oh, really? Brad. Just leave me alone.
Crushed.
Nice. Love that. Oh, I fell for that one. You finally got me with the knockback.
I've had enough of you insects.
And he leaves.
You won't escape. I'll hunt you to the ends of the world.
I didn't really hurt him. This crazy plan might actually work.
Your confidence is heartening. We've driven Marcelok back to his lair, but the battle will not be finished until the dragon is dead or ensnared.
He deserves the worst you can do. The satisfaction.
Oh, 23 minutes to go before my kick buff runs out.
He's up there, by that spire.
I got 21 minutes on my
Lights
cake.
everywhere. We have to hurry. Help Celine
Let's
cleanse
pick
the
up the
path
pace.
through.
Although we are almost done. We just got to go up the stairs. Throw the poison.
Yeah, isn't that...
1, 2, 3, not it.
Might have been me, but I'm not sure. Let's go for a host.
It's me.
Alright, there's a green thing right up top of the stairs.
Oh, sheep. Where you guys are.
Up the stairs. Yeah. always go up.
I think it's me.
Alright. There should be a cleansing thing right above the hill up here.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Keep going up the hill.
I need to wash off several times.
Yes, but I don't want to run ahead of my tank.
I'm going as fast as my little feet will carry me.
Whoever has it, it's in on the reading.
I have you! Cleanse it quickly!
Not sure who has it.
8-star chandelier now available to scry.
Oh.
I've dug it up before.
The Azures everything.
Excuse me?
Oh, shit. That did not feel good.
At least it's right there.
Yeah.
What happened?
Did you miss one?
No?
Why am I fighting this mage by myself?
Where are you? Come up the hill. Come up the hill. Don't follow. We killed him like a while ago. Spread out so you don't
You don't see this?
What?
On my behalf.
Yeah.
Fighting it.
Yeah. But you don't actually kill him. You just your damage like
You ran
his shield
past that
increases.
mage. Left me there.
No. We killed him once. I don't know why he reset like that.
I don't know. Thanks for coming back. It would have taken me a lot longer to kill her.
Nothing on the sides. I think it's dragon time.
Oof.
Enough running, coward!
Oh yes. Welcome to my web, Spider Witch. I'll make you feel
Tim's
quite
like, I'll walk into the flames.
Yeah.
He's much stronger here. He's trying to wrest control of Celine.
Hurry.
Isn't that a
Finish this performance
Larry
before
Chris song?
anyone else.
Use my glyphs to purge the blight, just like before!
if you won't submit willingly, I'll just
We might actually get Blake this time.
these for you.
I was outside of that.
Ah, damn.
It's taking root within you now.
Wash it away!
Boost, no die!
Ah, the convenient finally died.
What shall I learn from
Mommy. Nice.
Alright.
And we're all alive. Somehow.
Gained 4 champion points plus the 2 I earned along the way.
There you go.
Nice.
A 6-pack.
I expect payment
I didn't see them
promptly.
mentioning that they were going to move the inflection point with this chapter, but they usually do that.
You've got what you wanted. Honor the pact and release
Is there anything else I need to stay for?
Unless you're doing the quest. Nope.
I never agreed
No, because
to.
I want to go turn it in. Oh wait, this isn't a pledge. Never mind.
Again, you prove yourself
Forgot
too
what we were
dangerous
doing.
to let roam. Perhaps when you're tame.
So you want to do a DSA run, or
I'm down.
Let her go, you cad.
let's leave this place?
Build fools!
Should we break group and regroup?
Let me
Because we
I'll
still
kick
have
him.
You aren't going
Dragon
anywhere,
Slayer.
Corindon.
I'll kick him. I think he'll get out once we're all out, since he was part of the dungeon finder, not our group. Once everybody's out, it should fix that. And if not, I'll force him out. I'm assuming nobody wants this Azure Blight stuff, right?
No. Maybe.
Nah.
I don't know.
Kitty incoming.
Can I help you?
Pay attention to me.
She walks across Jesse's desk onto my mouse pad, steps on the arm of my chair onto my lap, and then squeezes between my knees out the chair and under the desk. I don't know why that's the path, but that's the path.
Well, to scratch the back, maybe?
Oh yeah.
And she has to come say hi to me, so pay the toll.
Yes.
So
Get some pets.
is everybody out of the dungeon, or?
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, I'll have to boot them
Meow.
physically then.
Meow meow. Hi meow. Come here, Penny. Come here. Come here. She's purring. She's going to liquid state. Ugh.
All right. This one is up in Ragmorn, if you have forgotten, or do you want to do the one in the swamp?
Let's do DSA.
Okay. Up in the upper corner, Jess.
Meow 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 meow.
Upper left hand of Craglorn.
Oh, I can't travel to it.
Hang on 1 second.
I don't know if you guys could hear that. She's purring.
You can travel to me now, Jess. Just to get the way shrine up here. And otherwise, I shall port into this place. But before we start, I'm going to go and fill my cup and do a little stretch break because it's been
Oh yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
about that, a little over.
minutes since I went live. Plus, you know, however
So, yeah.
long we were.
I mean, I showed up at like 2:09, I think, and so an hour and 21 for me. But I'll be right back. I'm in DSA if you want to travel to me, Jess. Otherwise,
Okay.
you can
I was
ride up to the northwest
following-
of that way shrine.
I was following Tim and he was leading me astray.
Yeah, well, that's about right.
I'm cut through the city here.
I know, I was just kidding.
Or else you just pick me in port. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I did that.
Stretch breaks are good.
Stretch break. Mm-hmm.
Building is off to bid, which is all day tonight. Okay. Baby.
I am back.
I need to hurry up and eat the cereal. It's starting to go stale.
Oh, wait a minute. You eat like big bowls of it every night.
That is from the box I just opened yesterday.
Is it?
Yeah. Peanut butter crunch is a different texture than what you've been eating.
Okay.
That's why it
Fair
feels
point.
like stale.
Huh. Some folks in one of the guilds I'm in recently completed Sunspire. Alrighty.
If I read this book, it's not going to make it hard mode or anything, right?
That one, no.
It's glowing.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That just tells you about this place.
Alright.
Typically there's an altar, but not always.
Hey, I don't touch things when... I don't know.
Demi got the tax man this year. Ouch. So is everybody here?
I am.
I heard Tim with his cereal.
Yeah.
Super. Oh, this is the outside one. Okay, I remember
Yeah.
this one now.
Yeah. This is not. This is just me run around a lot.
Yeah, I was thinking of the inside one.
Open the
Yeah,
gate.
that's the
And
one
let
in the
Bois
swamp.
know that fresh meat will be available shortly.
This one, you would just avoid the spike pits, and there'll be stranglers in like round 3, pulling us around.
We have new challengers. Will they survive the competition, or will their blood decorate the floor of our grand arena? Ready or not, the battle is about to begin. For those of you who bet gold on the newcomers, you have my sympathy.
What's that?
Let loose the combatants. This is the Dragonstar Arena, and the games have begun.
Of course you can.
And now, a round of
You can
applause
get
for those
like cut up
proud
as
undead
you win.
destroyers, the Fighters Guild. Can the newcomers stand against them? I can't wait to find out. Can you?
That one had a banner.
That was a little scary.
Got round 1.
Yep.
And now with the spikes activate.
First one was training wheels.
Yep. I'm just gonna like dead at him and let him chain everything in.
Okay, stop.
Lauren or the walking?
She is sitting right in front of my screen, just chewing on whatever's around.
She wants the attention. This is where are you looking?
Yeah, well,
Got my 26 gold.
Give her a Dorito. She'll be happy.
if I had one, I would.
See. Spikes are now activated.
She did not like chicken and a biscuit. I tried
What? Is that the crackers with the
it. Yeah.
stuff on it? Okay, yeah.
They're salty.
Yeah, too strong for her.
Oh, she's picky.
Healer!
It's cheese or meat is like what she wants to eat.
Okay.
Except Doritos and Cheetos. You can't resist those.
Doesn't like Doritos.
Can't fault anybody for eating them.
I don't know. I never gave cats Doritos.
Sad for your kids.
Oh, guys.
Oh.
Aid me! I was like, who is running towards me? And why?
It's me. I'm gonna
Is Stuger here? Round 3. This is a name guy.
I'm hurt!
Heal back there.
Nice, he exploded in my face. That lightning procced it. He was right here.
That should be the end of that, right?
So,
Yep, the stairs.
Oh, I was just gonna ask when we go places.
talk to the Gabo, fix your stuff.
I think you can watch the braziers as they go out. But yeah, if you want to repair between fights, it's more for a vet than in a normal.
Good practice.
Yeah, if you have the ability. This is going to have stranglers
This
and
poison
poison.
my master. Let's hope you continue to please
And a
her,
Wamasu
and
in
she
here
grants
eventually.
you the strength to survive the coming
I've got
battles.
a frozen
Prepare your
spider
weapons. Ready your
pet.
spells.
That ought to help us.
Oh, and you may want to put on something warm. It's about to
Just
get
stick
cold
to
in here.
the corners here by
Do
the
try
fires.
not to soil
Oh,
anything
that's
during
right, I
this
forgot.
battle.
Oh, wait, this is the fire one
You must
where we get
defeat
cold.
the
We gotta
champions
stand in
of this
fire on
arena.
this one.
North
That-
from
this-
the coldest
this isn't the
region of
poison one.
Skyrim. They love the
Like,
thrill of
like are
battle,
they mixing up the stuff?
conquest of their enemies,
just
and
been a
the
while since
taste
you've done
of mead, but not necessarily that.
And just thought the poison was second on that.
Yeah, you're gonna die on that fire. I'm not gonna loot that guy. He needs to stay there.
And now they'll start to go out now, right on this round.
Forget which round it is. Oh, hi.
Some people would try to find a little heat when the weather turns so chilly. But perhaps freezing to death is part of a strategy I'm just
Yeah, see, they're talking about
not
freezing
familiar
it.
At some point, one of these.
Yeah, the one we're at.
Oh shit, she scared me.
And then on vet, we need the fast people to relight them and stuff. But we're not on vet, so we don't need fast people.
Nice. Toasty.
Yeah, see, you can look at the braziers up on the rack there, which round we're on, round 4.
How the Nords hooked up with those ferocious creatures is beyond me, but they're always good for a few bites.
Nice two-hander.
Flame Brazier 5.
Kill the mage first.
It's still almost dead.
Your twins over here are trying to kill me. Samus lookalike.
He's dead.
The ferocity in your blood melts the bitter cold of this arena. Well done, mortals. Head through the gates when you're ready.
What?
There are many more versions of the arena waiting to be
Stay on
conquered.
the higher, but it was a group, so
Yep.
collected everything.
Yep.
That was a really nice quality of life improvement. It didn't used to do that.
Really?
Yeah, no, I think there's a setting that enables and disables, but
Oh,
always
yeah.
like-
Yeah, there's a setting for auto loot. Before we had to loot everybody. Now it has a AoE range around it, that's right.
Every victory elevates you in
See?
the eyes of the master.
This is the Wamasuba poison.
But how will
See,
you
look.
fare in the mud?
I just forgot about the
Can
cold
you handle
fires.
the mud and the bugs and the
Stranglers in the
creatures
corners
intent
of
on
the
eating you once they
deep
defeat you? Probably your toughest
And
opponents in the
imagine the
marsh will be
line
the Nereids. Feisty little
from one corner
darlings.
to the other.
They hate being
being a
here and
pseudo
most
safe
definitely
zone.
take out that hatred on you. The foul
Because
moves
mongrels
around, of
from
course.
the reach certainly know how to put up a
Points of
fight.
poison.
Their
They
magic
fill up
is
the squares.
Their ways are strange, but I love the amount of harm they can inflict when they put their minds to it. Enough with the commentary. Let's get this battle started.
He's lining up for a charge.
More coming toward you.
Flying gators.
One flame. And then I guess bringing back the hamburger
What?
for McDonald's. The hamburger.
Hamburger.
Yeah, he's coming back. He hasn't been around since 2015. They're bringing him back.
That rising mist looks dangerous to me.
Middle's
You
bad.
probably shouldn't let it touch you. Oh, what am I saying? Of course you should. I want to see what the mist does.
Alright, it's clear.
longer. Now we can kill the Dragon.
Okay.
Poison down by the doorway. She's gone.
Situational awareness.
Middle poison. As the companion just stands in it.
Yeah, well, AI is expensive.
Although I guess it's getting better, right?
It's hard to say. I mean, it's always getting better.
Better equals worse.
Yeah. We'll have NPCs that to tell us no now. They'll be like, I'm not doing that if you don't want to do it.
Thank you. Middle bad, left bad. Oh shit, I can shoot middle. They're not tethered to the ground. Middle bad, left bad.
One more breather.
Stop shooting me.
Another win. Another step closer to a personal audience with my master. Now, through the gate. There's more fun waiting for you in the next arena.
Yeah, it's like 50 gold right now. This is the one that we get clones on us, right? You chain to us or whatever.
He's not even here.
Okay.
I'm sure you're starting to wonder what's going on in here. You'll come to understand.
Isn't this the slave one with the spikes? Like they attach
Now
to
for
to us?
something a little different. Direct from the land of the Dark
And they,
Elves.
you know,
Allow
duplicate
me
us
to
or whatever.
present the slavers of House Drez. Don't let them get their chains on you.
See, chains.
Enough with the
It's slavers.
commentary. Let's get this battle started. Let's shout huzzah for the champions of House Drez. Such grace, such agility. Think of the pain they're about to inflict. Oh, magnificent.
see this slaver thing? He's dead.
Sagus has a grapple beam.
Slavers don't even get to have their beam, really.
Good.
Two slavers.
Assuming she interrupts their tether. That's good.
Lane 4. Onto the bus route.
You know what they say about house plays? The only way to change a slaver's mind is to drive a sword through it. Ha ha! That's another victory for the newcomers.
We were a bit busy with the ads.
Yeah.
Lots of slavers.
I like the paper rock scissors of fighting a boss that has a projectile heavy. There's just no way to escape it. You have to block at some point. So yeah, paper rock scissors constant. I dig it.
If you get some sort of debuff on you, you have to find a glow in the room. There's none glowing at the moment, but one of these runes will glow to purge the debuff you get.
You don't have a lot of time, and I don't want you to say I didn't warn you. Time's up. Now the fun begins. And now, direct from Craglorn's distant past, allow me to introduce the Ankara. They might be sandals, but that doesn't mean they won't stab you in the face.
There's a big demon back there.
All good. I saw him coming. Pointed him at the corner. Oh, I can't hold that guy.
I got a thing.
Mage.
I'm on the one.
I was hoping he was going to leap. I thought he was going to jump.
This is a great way to get companion XP though. Jeez.
Yeah.
1.9 for that fight. You will find a rune and stand on it.
I can't. Too many bright things I couldn't see.
Companion has leveled up. I think she has like five more levels to go or something. But
Oh, hi.
he's gonna curse now. He's gonna curse me.
Just scream that he just let go. I heard them fly from both headphones up to somewhere behind me. Because she was standing right next to me until the dragon leaped. It sounded like something straight out of a cartoon. Seriously.
I'm a thingy again.
Stand in the fire.
Run him like all be a companion was the farthest thing away. Oh, I got another thing before. Parting gift.
Well, that wasn't what I expected. Perhaps I've underestimated you after all. I look forward to seeing what you do next.
I don't remember this one at all.
No?
Now the real challenge begins, my honored contestants. My champion.
I mean, it looks like the poison one, but it can't be. We did that one.
Congratulate you personally for making
Is it the ghosts that fly around? No, that usually has a trap door on this side.
You will
The zombie? Isn't there a zombie one? Or did we already do that?
Zombie was second
Oh.
to last.
Yeah, no, there's usually altar right in at the middle for the zombie one that we have to not reach, like they can't reach it or they become big flesh columns.
prove your worth. Continue to impress me. Then perhaps I shall allow you to silence that fool of a champion who loves the sound of his own voice.
I'd be insulted, but I do love the sound of my own voice. Before you can face me, however, more arenas await you. These tiny wood elves, for example. They formed the nicest partnership with...
Wait, is this the robot one?
Yes.
The Fire and Ice?
Werewolves.
He literally just said which stage this is.
I didn't hear it. I was asking. It's the Fire and Ice, so I didn't hear him.
You'll find out this route. Hope you have poisons.
Where?
Yeah, they don't like
They don't like any undaunted ability. Your ulti there?
Oh yeah.
It really hits that one. Ooh. What? Ate up my magic. I'm standing to the bed.
Fell into some bad lighting.
I think that's what happened. I ran right through him. Like, yeah, whatever. I get it over there.
Archer. Didn't work.
Target in sight! I need aid!
Keep shooting at the wall. It's gonna do something.
Get up again.
Typically do.
The dropkick Murphy's, right?
No. Chumbawamba.
Oh, okay.
Dropkick Murphys is a little,
They did a cover of that song though.
Did they?
No, I say if they did.
Oh.
From the album Tub Thumping.
Yes. Correct.
I just know that like line from the song, and that's about it.
Great song. Really good earworm.
I'm already
She's
already working on it.
She's already cursing me.
We're gonna let you down.
Don't you look
I wasn't. I was still talking about Chumbawamba. Where's she getting knocked down?
Oh, geez, don't get hit by that bowman.
You're never gonna let me down.
What?
Isn't
I don't think that's...
something like that?
No.
Oh, that's a different song.
You're doing a remix.
I'm crossing memes. Help. I'm tanking it. I'm actually paying attention.
Don't get hit by that freaking bowman.
werewolf got its dick
I don't understand. How can you keep on winning?
Yeah, but that's
Why
your
don't
role,
you
though.
just die?
Who would get shot?
Just step through that
why I'm
damn
shiny
portal.
armor.
That says to kick me on it. I think there's what, two more? 3 more, because we didn't do the dead yet. And this is the zombie
And
one.
so your journey takes you into the depths of my master's domain. Her most
I'll watch the right-hand side, Jess.
her favorite champions.
Watch the left-hand side, the undead. Yep, and then the undead. So yeah, I just watched that far side over there.
I got it.
Okay.
It's amazing what powers one can acquire when you give yourself to a Daedric prince. Just wait. You'll soon see what I'm talking about. It'll be glorious, I promise. Without further ado, here come the Daedra. Powerful in their own right, and quite eager to give themselves to our master. You might want to stop that.
Oh, this is a bad guy.
Yes.
These crowd guys are really getting into it though.
Oh, celebratory Dawnbreaker.
Killed my first zombie.
There you go. Tim has one.
That guy is shredded cheese. Just build my ulti and die already, thank you.
There's a zombie in there, Tim.
I got taught on the blizzard and I started hacking away at the undead. Whoa, where did that guy come from?
Oh god, Max Lock is reached.
She has both cats on her desk now. Rather cat and half as I'm being infiltrated.
Yes.
Can't see around the tail. It's obscuring the vision. There we go. She's settling into my lap. Thank you, Luna. You're so fluffy, your fur is just everywhere.
Penny's so asleep she didn't even notice Luna walking over her.
Must be nice.
Zombie with him.
I can't chain them, so if they start to get close to the altar, I can pull them back.
Can you chain the cat?
Okay, she's exited the lab. She's on a return trip.
Lay down. I'm killing the zombie. Oh, see.
Perfect.
Here she comes.
Nope. Making another pass.
And she did disrupt Penny this time.
Hi.
occasionally, but come and kill them over in Tim's area and just kind of keep glancing behind us. Here comes the Daedroth from my side.
I got a zombie on my side.
Yep, zombie on your side.
I'm running. I'm slowed. Got it.
Cat on my side. I didn't see, but I got him before he transported. Oh, we lost the companion finally. Went to AoE step. Flicker.
This is truly better. He's good. I'll give him that.
Zombie with one of the sides.
Cat.
Zombie on my side.
Realms of oblivion. What does it take to kill you?
It wasn't a
Just
perfect
step through the
fall,
gate and go to the next arena already.
It's starting to really look like Daffy Duck. Dodge, parry, thrust, swing, you know, like... Because they telegraph their moves. You just can't tell what's happening when, you know, there's like 5 million colors on the screen.
This is the robots, right?
I think the Centurions are next, yeah. I think. The giant crystals.
Your strength knows no bounds.
Yeah, it looks like this is the
Rarely have I
Centurions.
seen a group that works so well.
If you get the fire guy on you and bring him across the frozen person. If that happens.
Guild members I found in the Dwemer ruins years ago.
Chances are,
Middle square.
yeah,
The trap.
no, I don't even think it's going to be an issue on normal.
Trolls who fight alongside the machinations that they once researched. Let my old toys face off against what may be my newest champions. Show me your true strength.
There's no way this group will get past your defenders, Mister. But please, let them try. I love a good slaughter.
Silence. It annoys me to no end.
I have 1, 2. Yeah. I only use it when I know something really heavy is about to hit me.
There's the frost and the fire, dude.
Everybody can dance with me.
If it comes back here, you can use the. edge before he really gets going.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Uh-oh. Incoming transmission. Seems like we've raided.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Would you believe it?
Receiving incoming transmission.
Raided times 2. It's a 2-hit combo. Got Rowan and Rhino. Greetings, ULNet. Please tell me the commercial that you received upon your entry. I'm always curious.
Okay, I think so.
I got further stuff I can get. Oh.
No ads for Rowan. Wonder if that's because it's a sub.
Okay, can please stop.
One more plane.
Oh, my glasses help so much.
Yep. Yeah, well, I got a meter too.
Oh, good, okay.
Yeah, yep, we gotta kill the ice tide.
This way, boys. Over here in the middle with me. There we go. Last one.
Oh, ice guy's back out.
Yeah,
Oh, he knocked it out, sure.
You've been avenged.
Hiya. These champions appear to be up for the challenge of facing you.
So that's 7.
Maybe your time has finally
We have
come to an end.
the ghost guys and then the last
Another
one.
arena to survive before
With
we
the
go
fire.
up against my champion.
Well, the ghost guys are 8. See? Just watch for the pit on the right-hand side. Well, the left as we walk in.
Yeah, the ground gets grabby hands. Don't walk in
Yeah.
grabby hands.
Must think
Oh,
you're
yeah.
really
I remember this
something.
now.
Arena after arena,
like
you
grabbing
emerge
hands.
victorious.
Exactly.
Nothing. Nothing
I
but
mean,
lonely
they bring you
insects
down
waiting to be
somewhere. I've never been down there, so I don't know.
The next
But-
combatant's person.
Yeah.
Even in death, they crave the blood of their enemies. I confess,
I think there's
at this point, I
there's a
almost
reason
hope you
to on
win,
that, but I
so
don't know.
I can have the pleasure of tearing you limb from limb. I'll even give you a hint. There's more to this arena than what you see before you. You would do well to remember that. Now, see if you can survive this, insect.
So, Rhino, Rowan, I know you guys probably just got done streaming, but before you take off for food or whatever it is, what were you guys streaming or playing? Sorry, I didn't look. I kind of just jumped into this. You guys keeping it up in Minecraft over there, or you getting that 7-day action? You guys have been playing that much. I got slowed. I don't like ice. Pretty slow. 7 Days to Die with the Undead Legacy mod pack. Mod packs. We didn't use any mod packs. We did use some cheats. No mod packs. Be interested too, though. I started looking at that stuff before I just went Valheim. Ghost.
Yeah, the new update though.
Uh-oh, I'm going down.
Back. Uh-oh.
I'm down, finally.
Oh no.
Boulevard down. Repeat, Boulevard is down.
This is the first time I've ever been down here.
Well, you guys are playing with friendly fire on? Respect.
Yeah.
I like the friendly fire. I feel like it really adds a
Oh god.
Oh, it's off?
I've come around. I do like friendly fire on, even though I'm usually the one that kills my friends. But
Yeah, well, that's why you like it on.
well, if you just don't go in front of the tank, you know, you got no
You mean
problems.
the shotgun with?
Yeah.
Oh, it's off. Otherwise, you'd be killing right all the time. Oh, I misread. Nice. I think friendly fire on kind of lends a little bit of credence to the fact that everything everywhere is trying to kill you.
Including your friends.
Your friends. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We are currently running the original that I can remember. 4-man arena. Dragonstar Arena. 10 stages. Each stage is 5 rounds. We are on round 4 of 8-4? 9-4 here.
I thought there was 9 stages total.
9 is the boss. Boss rush.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the boss is next.
I think they're next, yeah.
And the final stage is only 1. I don't think there's like what this does with the 3. I think it's just the 1. Yeah. It's been a long time since I've run this.
Right, I was talking about. Sounds like we should play a War Driller Deep Rock Mission or 2.
Oh, jeez.
I don't have Deep Rock left. There isn't one that I jumped at yet.
Not much is dragging you out of space these days.
I'm really getting a good scratch from No Man's Sky. Really enjoying the hell out of that. I'm still gonna try. Tag team, back again.
You got watch behind you, Tim.
Puts the friendly in fire. I like it. Come here, please. Ah, still blocked. Don't break it.
Behind you. Got that?
Here, Archer.
Except you stole it away.
Sorry. I try to play everything in the middle. I'm not trying to steal from it.
Well, I know, but when I'm over
Welcome
there
to my
almost
world.
killing it, and then it's gone.
I get things pulled from me, knocked away from me. It's just the way it is.
Blue bar's getting both sides of the coin.
Yeah. Come over here. No, get away from me.
Jessa, you need food again.
Oh, jeez.
Although we are on the last one, so, but FYI, it might help.
I need some food.
The last fight.
And so the final challenge begins.
walked
Who
through it.
would
instead of pushing
represent
it.
me
I
as
was gonna do something.
champion now stand in this arena, deep within my
Come on,
realm.
stop talking. I only have 3 minutes left
Only
on
those
my
who remain
small XP
standing
buff.
will receive my highest honor. You know
Come on.
him, so his presence here should come as no surprise. Defeat him and become my new chosen. Lose, and you will be lost and forgotten in the depths of
Stop
my
yapping already. There he is.
This is going to be so much fun. I've been waiting for this moment. You think you'll never be as good as me. Come, don't hold back. It's no fun if you don't
I got blame on me.
Yeah, I got a little too.
Let's even the odds a little, shall we? That's it. Make me fight for it. You haven't even begun to see what I'm capable of. You will not defeat me. No one has ever defeated me.
No. I can't stop. Stop.
You're right in there.
Got this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's
On vet? No, just a
Yeah.
fight.
on vet to be have to split them apart.
Be teams.
Let him run.
Oh, I missed that interrupt. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
but
And
he's dead.
so that which could not be broken finally shatters. You shall be my
pretty
newest
cool,
champion,
though.
for you have earned that right.
Surrounded by 8 guys all wailing on you.
Yeah.
Bright light, flame.
That's like
Step
take
into
heaven right
the
there. I
light
got
that
this.
shines the base of my statue, so that I can present you with your reward.
Bye.
And then we get sucked up into space. 49 seconds left. I'm like, I don't want to go. No. Oh, jeez, I landed like I was in a Superman landing pose before you land. And make sure you come in here and take your treasure once you come up through the light.
Loot the trash box. Got the Master's Ice Staff. I think that's a first for me. I don't think I've gotten the Ice Staff before.
I got the frost staff as well.
Yep, that's the first time I've got this one. It says bind to add to your collection. And I got a lightning staff of the healer. Two-handed H elf. It's BOE.
No, what one?
Yeah, I'll go break it down.
What is it?
That.
Oh, healer stuff.
Yeah. I figure you've got better things than this anyway.
Minor mending at all times. I have that as if I stand in my rune.
Oh, this room?
No.
No?
Like one of these, or I have to put the other rune down. I usually don't have. Do you? You might. Let's see. Alliance.
No.
That's guild fighter.
No, I did not.
The ring of the preservation, minor protection,
I get
minor endurance.
and endurance from this.
Oh, so I should not be doing that minor endurance spam on you then.
I mean, you don't have to. No.
I thought that was helping you.
It is.
Guess not.
I mean, if I don't have the rune up and you have yours, it's like it's never really down, so it's fine. But yeah, I get those from my rune. What rune are you talking about?
This one. Rune.
Yeah, what's this one?
This is the Paladin rune.
I got nothing from this.
Huh?
I get nothing
You
from
won't.
that.
No, it's a personal rune.
Whoa. Mine's not. And it's bigger.
But this gives me major resolve to me. And then I recover Magicka 240.
Both your runes are pretty. Let's.
My tank one, my Templar tank drops both of them. I got a double rune on that one.
Trigonometry, Chrono Trigger, Jazzy Remix. I like that.
Oh, there's goats out here. Do not kill them.
I'm going to give Trigonometry 4 stars, so that comes up a little more often. Still haven't finished all the quests out here in Crackport either.
No, that's where we were working on. Last.
Yes?
Oh, Munivar. Have you seen the Super Mario Brother movie?
I have not. Why?
Do you have any intention of seeing this movie?
If it in the streaming service, I mean, maybe I probably won't go to a movie theater to see it. Why?
Just wondering if you had any interest in it.
I was never a NES player, really.
Bear no
I did
kinship
Duck
to the
Hunt.
Italian plumber.
So, what was your idea behind bringing that up?
I just a bright, topic of conversation. Just gauge
We
the
saw-
temperature. We saw it.
Sorry,
yesterday.
We saw it last night.
Ah, okay. And how did you like it?
I loved it.
I liked it quite a bit. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Is it based on like the game sort of a movie format, or did they do something completely different? Like, was it to go save Princess Peaches? Is that it?
Yes, the bare bones story from the original Mario as a concept is present. They didn't really lean into a lot of story. It was kind of a fun ride.
Right.
Yeah, there were more references than I could keep up with, and I was spotting a lot of them. and they hit a lot of different beats from the games. For example, there was a 2D side-scrolling, kind of scene where Mario and Luigi are racing to get somewhere, and at other points in the film there was a full-on 3D isometric view that made it look like the Game Boy 3DS titles, And then there's the Mario Kart ride, which everybody sees in the commercials and stuff. Like, they did a really good job squeezing the essence of Mario into an hour and a half with this, pretty simple concept. But I mean, it's illumination, Technicolor colors, and a lot of bright pops, and a lot of visual just abundance of everything constantly. There weren't really any downtimes. Even like the dark and spooky part was still kind of, what's the word? What's the word, like fireworks, but I don't know, lots of pop and bluster.
Pomp and circumstance?
No.
Okay.
Even the dark, suspenseful moments were still sort of exciting and upbeat-ish.
Oh. So it was the dark light. I mean, I'm assuming they made it for the kids to see, right? Not.
It's kid friendly. That is a pretty good given, yeah.
And therefore, they don't want it to be scary and give them nightmares.
No.
Although this
just
is
a
kind
brief
of
moment that was a spooky part. It was when Luigi got spoiler alert separated from Mario.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But it was.
Isn't that in the game? Don't they get separated in the game?
There's a couple of games where Luigi has spooky atmospheres that he goes through.
Glad you there.
Yeah, I did. Quite a bit so. I want to see it again.
Yeah, like at the movies or?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Looks like I need to go to Tour.
To do Delphos? Yeah.
I'll do it
That's
with
the
you.
easiest one.
You sure you don't want to kill one player in Cyrodiil? I volunteer as tribute.
8 days later.
I don't like killing you.
Oh, wait, you wanted to be the...
He wants
I'll be the sacrificial lamb.
He wants to be the bait.
I'll just,
like the last time where you decided to play back. Yeah. You still lost, but that's okay.
Okay, Stiltskin, what's the contract on this offer? Are you...
Although, isn't that just a repair building in there? Or was that...
No, kill one player.
Yesterday's...
Yeah, kill one player in Cyrodiil. It's one of the daily endeavors.
I think yesterday was the repair things in there.
Oh. Turn the camera funny, and Samus jumps from her mount and hits a stone wall at the way shrine.
Oof.
Uh-oh. Though I do have
I
a
mean,
ray shard.
you could just die twice and let her the red ship, and then she wouldn't have to fall, like go into Cyrodiil.
Why does it have to be me that dies twice?
You
You
just said that you
offered.
were volunteering to die in Cyrodiil. You
That's
can
different.
volunteer to die outside. You want to fight back.
True. I do enjoy fighting back.
We are uncovering the loophole is all.
Always a technicality with you.
Where?
Oh, I'm going to
I know.
what I believe is an elf.
Okay, I'm following you.
Is it a skull and a torch?
I think this is a crafting area.
I usually just go with the one to the very far south. It's right near the way shrine. It's a 2-second little loop around the hill.
I just got a fitness point from running.
There you go. You have passed your residential fitness certificate.
Yep.
If the president
And
gave
do
me a
they still
fitness
do that?
certificate, I think I'd laugh at him.
I don't think
Do
they
they still do
that.
that?
I don't think they. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Oh. What are we fighting here? This bat? No, that's just a bat.
And you will get to the boss at the end. There's only one boss in those delves.
It's a great area.
Public dungeons have multiple, but that won't count because this one's the delve, not
Yeah,
the public dungeon.
we're at the spot where the boss is.
There you go.
Supposed to be.
And you have to hang out a few minutes for it to respawn.
It's above us.
Oh, well, that's not the problem.
I hate these maps.
But the delves are usually just a big circle. The public, up, down, sideways, hidden doors.
No, I don't. This person thinks it's here too.
Do you have the sky shard up north?
I do not.
It's like you go in sketch. After you kill the boss.
Gross, I got some on me. Barf. Imagine what those giant bats smell like. There she goes.
All kinds of alligators trying to get me.
Like lizards. That would hit the rock. Died there.
Yep. Did I not get it?
Probably getting interrupted.
Yeah.
I got a skill point off that.
Same. I realized I reached the point that I was talking crap to you about. I have 4 unspent skill points.
Wow.
And I don't know what to spend. You killed a little centipede or something.
How is your eating skill points? Are they all allocated?
Yeah, for the what I need, I guess. I mean, I can put them there, I guess. I was mainly concentrating on the scrying and excavation.
Yep.
But I have the glow.
How is your Sigil order? You did that on this character?
I have not done that on this character yet.
Okay, because that would be a couple of
Is this the boss? Yeah, I bet this is the boss.
No.
You have a
Pretty sure it's up here.
a class ability that gives me a major savagery or major prophecy.
I don't know.
Yeah, the inner light into the mages guild would be a good one.
Oh, maybe I do have that. I have a couple in the mages guild. I'm not sure which ones.
There it is. That's the boss.
Yep. Thought so. Because there was another dead one right here.
Yeah.
Did you use Dark Brotherhood on this one?
Just to unlock the Blade of Woe.
No. If you ever get down the Shadow Red, you have things to leave you alone with riding around.
That would be nice.
Oh, I missed our turn. Shit. Okay.
And then
Oh, I got a rat.
into the Undaunted, the third one, the Inner Fire is good to have. Occasionally you need to pull taunt on something in some mechanics.
I think I have... Yes, I have Inner Fire and Mystic Orb.
But did you morph Inner Fire to...
I haven't used it enough yet. I'll have that option.
Well, that's pointing you up. Did you get the Warhorn from the Assault line in
Yes.
Alliance 4?
I do have a Warhorn.
Okay.
And the Vigor.
Yep,
And Purge.
Yeah, I said that. And you have the Cleanse, the Purge. Do you have the Harnessman Magica into the Light Armor line?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I'm crashing. There I go. So yeah, that's about the only thing I could see is maybe saving a point to update that taunt, the range taunt.
Yeah.
And then, you know, the Spirit Rider or whatever to avoid all the mobs when you're riding around. And then otherwise, thieving things if you don't have, you know, stealing 100 things or if you want a little extra gold. Or I think you have the points into the unlocking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Force locks, so. Otherwise, are all of your class skills maxed out? Like.
Yep. Oh yeah.
And do you use
The Office of Divine Prosecution
Staffs
seeks deputies
exclusively?
with moral aptitude.
Wow.
Yeah, because you might want to go into learning dual wield at some point.
I don't like dual wield. I tried it on my Magicka Nightblade.
Mhm.
And
Well,
I'm
again,
having trouble with
probably
it.
for you probably don't have a lot of close in, but a lot of people use that instead of a fire staff.
Mm.
Yeah, because it gives additional crit and stuff. But so yeah. Crafting, if you want extra the rafting materials, you can get the male
Cut the
people
cost of
that show up.
materials.
What?
You can cut the cost of materials pretty significantly.
Yep.
Yeah.
If
I might
you
put
have a
those
crafting
back
link.
if I do have a pretty nice person that crafts a lot of stuff for me.
Yeah. Is there points on raking things down
Yes.
into the crafting?
The
You may want to
increased
do
chance to
that
get
Yes, I have
tempered
those.
things.
I have those.
across all of them though.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, again, you might need to go. Oh, did you do the stuff in alchemy for the potions duration?
I probably don't have that all maxed out, but
Yeah, because that's a good place for some points to increase the length of your potions. Or reduce the cooldown. I forget how it's actually phrased. I'm kicked out of game at the moment, so.
that's alright.
And then under the cooking, do you have the extra duration on the food and drink? I
think
they're
so.
Separate ones.
I think so. I don't know.
So yeah, that's where I would say like poke around and keep one for the heat thing. You get inner fire, then keep one for the rider, and then look at your crafting passives there.
Speaking of crafting, I'm about to complete 2 quests.
Are you gonna have enough for your? Oh, are you doing Ritz?
Wow! Holy God! Mark it down. Although you should have did that last week. You got extra boxes for it.
Oh, really? Yeah, see, I wouldn't have even thought of that.
That's why. That's where all this stuff came from into the bank, Tim.
These reports will be the death of me.
The 4 or 5 Brits per character every day.
No, absolutely not. I don't need
That's
that
where
kind of-
all those patterns came from in the bank.
You know what I do need, and why I should do them is
gold mats.
Yeah, gold mats. That is like the one thing I cannot keep in my inventory. Every time I have enough, you
make something.
Bagheera gets something, or somebody needs something crafted. Bagheera doesn't have a lot, so.
Yeah, but you can gold out his
got some
jewelry now.
No, I don't have those mats.
Really?
Oh yeah.
After all the time we played?
Yeah, I don't have very much in the way of gold mats at all. Samus is all purple.
What?
Yeah. Blue jewelry, purple weapons and shield, purple armor.
Okay. First off, you gotta get the weapons at least.
Well.
Start doing the blacksmithing bit, Tim. The biggest bang is the weapon from purple to gold. It's a big step up, believe it or not. The jewelry is only like 10 points, so that's not like outrageous. You know, you can leave that till the end. And then the other ones, I mean, overall, if you gold them out, it helps. But each depth of the way is not dramatic. It's just all 7 pieces. It becomes dramatic, but you really got to get the weapons upgraded.
I think the only things I have gold on Bagheera are his chest piece and legs. And
Okay, well,
I think my healer has a gold piece. I think it's her chest piece. I think. But as far as that's like all of my characters, like I don't have gold bats.
I think every character of mine has gold stuff on them. I'm like, whatever. Well, I can't say everyone. Everyone I play and all of the retired people. So probably like 8 of them.
I can't bring myself to do writs. I can't. It feels like just stale
Do you
repetition.
have the add-on where you just walk up to the board and walk up to the station? And
Yes,
you're
I
done?
just did all of my writs in less than 5 minutes. Yes,
Right,
I do.
see?
But I can't.
Well,
I've just.
sign in, run around the loop, and you're done. You feel more pain saying no, like every few months. But yeah, no, the weapon should be your next goal for Bagheera. And I don't know if you use the sword more or the bow more.
It's pretty 50-50, honestly.
Well, then I would do the blacksmithing station and the woodworking station every day. And since you're doing 2, do all 3. Actually, all 4.
Well, while I'm there, I should just do them all.
No, the food one is not worth it. And the jewelry run, the enchanting, as long as you have enough. I mean, when is the last enchant you made at gold level? As long as you have a handful of good as you find. You will get those just by picking up the runestones. So yeah, it's just doing that main board near the armor or the woodworking, depending where they stuff the board. So jewelry, cloth, wood, the blacksmith, get done in like 2 minutes. Bam.
I've also never used a skill point for the follower material mail system.
Yeah,
Never, not even once.
Yeah, don't do that. I mean, the stories are fun that they send with it.
I've heard, but
but once you read them, they don't give you any good mats.
Checking my gear on a couple of characters, but other than that,
Are you gonna do the plan that we talked about?
What was the plan that we talked about?
Wind down in space?
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
She wants to go
have
back.
To be at work at 6 in the morning tomorrow.
Yeah, it's only 9.
She wants to get back out to the spaceship. She's seen enough dirt crawlers.
I do have fun in ESO. I'm glad we do it.
But space is calling.
Space is like my wind down, my like, you know, relax, no pressure.
Oh, I misspoke. Bagheera's in gold gear.
There we go.
And gold, you know what, this is probably your fault. Gold bow and gold greatsword.
Yep.
I thought you had gold.
Blue and purple.
Blue? Blue what?
Blue.
Here we go.
Blue necklace. And purple rings.
The rings, alright. I get, you know, you can have...
I make a lot of rings.
Jewelry. That's fine. But you can't upgrade that to purple?
I mean, if I had materials, probably.
You don't have them? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't check these things very often. I really don't know. I have a spreadsheet, so I don't have to keep it in my head.
Yeah, but walk over to
No, I refuse. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sprint over to a jewelry station.
Okay.
Wait, I got to, like, take stuff off first.
You don't take that, but it's easier. It's in your inventory then. At least make those in purple then.
I can make it purple. I have 11 of these mats and it costs 3.
Here you go. It's a good investment.
So you say. You put a lot of faith in me.
As long as you wear that piece all the time.
I do. It takes 4 pieces of chromium plating to make this necklace gold.
If you have them, you know, kicking around, sure, but
no.
Do you need? Let me look and see if I have it.
No.
Yeah, no, it's not a huge upgrade. I mean, it's an upgrade. So you know, if you do the rid every day and get, you know, enough chromiums to make the platings, then sure, it's great idea. But which ones do you use, Tim, on your jewelry?
Bagheera's got Night Mother.
Night Mother?
Yeah, crit chance, weapon and spell damage, crit chance. When you do a crit chance, you apply major breach to the enemy, reducing their physical and spell resistance. Yeah.
Okay.
I hit things hard and I break armor.
I mean, I'll watch for the golden vendor in Cyrodiil. If it ever comes up. You know, you can buy golden ones and just change the
only
trade.
Jewelry he has on him too, so that's all I use.
And how about your tank? I thought we fixed her, at least to be purple, but...
I think she's all purple, yeah. I just logged out of her, and I think I just...
You just fixed all of her stuff.
Yeah, she just got a complete overhaul. Everything's purple. Yeah, I broke down like 4 sets of gear she wasn't using and crafted 2 or 3 that she wasn't, because I had full sets. But she's all purple.
Yeah. So
healer.
Oops.
Strike Force energy is popped. Check my healer too, and then I think I'll call it for the evening.
Yeah.
I appreciate the raid from Rowan and Rhino, but it is a little off-putting when you get dumped into somebody else's game who's playing a different game. And I haven't played 7 Days to Die in quite a while.
We're gonna go back soon.
After she gets tired of space.
No, once the new update happens. I hear it's close, so...
Good. Healer has all weapons and all armor in purple. Most jewelry in blue, and 2 pieces in purple. She switches back and forth between a bunch of sets, so
Right.
mats are thin.
I mean, again, you don't too often, so. But yeah, not grades too.
She's set though, I don't see any need to go much higher with her. Maybe gold out her weapons and body piece.
Wouldn't even do with the body piece on that.
No?
No, just the weapons on that tier. But make sure everything's purple at least though.
Yeah. They have all weapons and all armor's purple. That's easy enough.
And then again, like the jewelry is the lowest priority to getting to purple under gold.
We get, or do we get notifications in Tamriel for Gold Vendor?
No.
Oh, because I have those pop up on my Discord, like on my phone all the time from my home screen, but I don't know which server it is.
It's not ours.
Yeah, no, it's
I can
not
change that.
ours.
Pretty sure the bot can tell us.
Yeah, it does because there's other, like the old guild I was in, like the Epic Synergy there, has the dailies in there.
Yeah.
And the golden, like it's all one big.
I have to disrupt her.
I mean, it's not often that don't make that one, and that's a rafted one, so it may not even show up.
Maybe.
It's okay.
But we just have to get you to do, 3 writs when you sign in that will get you daily.
What trickery is this?
I know, but but there's a goal here, Tim.
Yes.
Shiny new golden weapons.
That does sound
And then you
nice.
get those, and then you're done. There's
What's
a
up,
purpose.
Funny Money? Thank you for the startle there, guy.
You're not doing it just to do it. There's a purpose behind it.
Yeah, and I do need that kind of goal-oriented thinking to get me to do stuff. But I haven't needed to. We haven't been doing any content that was impossible,
We're getting closer.
Yes, we are.
We're to the DLC vets.
Yes, we are. We are getting closer to that stuff.
So you might as well start now, so when we get there, you're prepared. Opposed to saying getting there and then saying, "Oh, I need a month of dailies."
Yeah, well, when I know I need a month of dailies, I'll put it on the calendar.
Okay, Tim, put it on the calendar.
You need a month of dailies.
You must be prepared for when it comes. Proactive, not reactive.
Yeah. I hate dailies. I hate them. I actively hate them.
Well, yeah, but it's it's like the medicine pill that you have to take in the morning. No one likes to take it.
I take my multivitamin every night before bed, thank you.
Well, see, there you go. It's your multivitamin every night. Yes, go in there, loop around.
You want me to incentivize you?
Oh, wait, hang on. I gotta, exit for it.
No. I will drink a glass of water for every daily you do. You've been trying to get me to drink water.
Here you go, Tim.
No,
come on, it's healthy now. See that, Tim? You have a actual real life benefit now. You were helping another person be healthy. A little pain is worth healthy, right?
It's painful for me too, so I'll be suffering.
How is that painful? You're literally like, well, most humans are like 80% water.
80% carbonation.
She's 80% Dr. Pepper.
Well, see, Tim, this is a good deal. You know, before the space launches, you know, when they get home, you would get out the water, you run a little ESO sign-on to get the daily sign-on. Sometimes they give these mats as a daily reward.
I've seen them on the list.
So, sign in, do a quick little loop, she gets her water, and then you're off to space.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can forget that you even did it. Because now you're doing space stuff.
You know, the best part is you convincing me to try and do this takes way longer than actually doing them.
Exactly. I know. Oh, like we have done whole weeks already with this time.
Yeah, he could have done what's on every character by now.
Well, yeah. Wait, how many does he have?
I have 10. I recently deleted one, so now I have an open slot for the Arcanist.
They're going to give you 2, you know, slots for the Arcanist.
I did not know that. So I could have saved the orc?
Yes.
Oh.
You might be able to get them back if you send in a ticket.
It doesn't. No.
Okay.
I already have 2 other tanks, and one of them is the tank.
Okay. I'm just, and I'm like, it is.
Actually, I have
that,
3.
like, you know,
Richter.
There was an extenuating circumstance in this case where you thought you had to make a slot for it, but
damn,
they don't
Save
like
that mustache from eradication.
Yeah,
you can give your Arcanist a mustache.
sounds pretty good.
So yeah, you're gonna get 2 slots for Magic Virgin and Stamina Virgin, I guess. So, you know, Tim, go in. Yeah, like you need what? 6 total for these things, right? 3 and 3.
I can make my case even worse. The best part about this, I went on a quest some months ago now. I don't remember how long ago. All of my characters know how to do all the things that are.
I remember this.
Crits.
Yep.
I taught them all how to do all the things.
Well, there you go. I mean, I get the 10 characters is a bit much. It will probably take about 45 minutes or so with all the logout screens and stuff.
I'd spend more time in load screens than anything.
Yeah.
Well, if you leave them parked at the rid station or the crafting station.
But yeah, but I mean, if you're trying to put stuff in the bank, me, I do them in Raka, but I guess the most efficient one is the place with the meteor. What is that city?
Oh,
with the meteor falling on it.
No, I do mine in Somerset.
City.
Yeah, and that's why I don't do it there.
Yeah. No, Somerset is the best.
Mm-hmm.
No,
the best.
No.
It's one loop.
No.
It's a quick.
But yeah,
quick
but
circle.
but there's you dismount at the doorway or something, and you can't, and therefore it's loads you down.
Really?
But for him,
I run. I don't ever.
Yeah.
Right.
Why would you walk?
Because it's outside and you gotta zigzag around and stuff. I'm trying to think. I mean, you still have to get to the board, so so you're already at one. I mean, technically speaking, I suppose he could go to the board, port to his house, and do it in there, but even that,
still
you're
have to
running around a lot.
turn them in.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta port back to turn in.
That's
So
why I like Somerset. Like,
using your house won't work.
Somerset's really quick and easy. I love it. And it's
Somerset's
pretty to look at.
the third one, I think.
Huh?
That's the third place to go, is Somerset.
No, Somerset.
I think it's
in Eleanor. Both of the boards are right here in the middle. You start over at the Enchanting. You just follow the wall. You don't have to stop everywhere because there's duplicate stations. And then you just step out the gate, and the turn is right here to the left. Yeah, it's the fastest I've found. Honestly, no, you don't get to mount for a good portion of it, but you're done. It's all right here.
Yeah, no,
I
here's one of them too. I think that's the. I think that's the second. I think Vivek's the top one. They like the people serious about this go just because they're all outdoors and it's a one big loop around the bank. Yeah. Although I think one thing is up the ramp, but I'm not sure. That might be in the turn in only though. I mean, for me, it's just I learned that one, so I don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
And then I don't do all four. I only do all 8. I only do 4 of them.
Yeah, that would change things if your path wasn't the full loop. Then which one's the most efficient?
So like I go to the board, it's right near the blacksmith. Like I take one step, and then the cloth and the woodworking one is 2 inches away from each of them, and then that's all that I used to do. But then they did jewelry, so now I got to run across the town now. But now I have the ring on it, everyone. So so it's not that bad.
Cut down some time, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean it's crazy on the Nightblade in all.
Yes.
And medium armor. I'm like I can't even keep. I'm like I don't know. It's too fast. but to the others, so I mean. And then also, I'm usually, like, that's where I log off and stuff. So.
Speaking of which, I think I'm going to do just that. I'm going to have a stretch break and then wind down with some sci-fi to follow all of my high fantasy here. The weekly is 2 arenas, but I didn't think we could stretch 2 in one night.
No, not tonight.
But
possibly Saturday.
Yeah, the Discord will be down.
We should.
No, because like you do you have your D&D this week on Saturday? I don't even know what our Sunday is. So
I actually fucked
so
up.
are we off on
last
Sunday?
weekend was a weekend off, but it wasn't.
This weekend is the off weekend coming up.
Is the off weekend.
Right. So what about Sunday? Are we
Both. They're the same.
Both. Yeah.
Right. No, I know that, but for like the past month, he's been doing every Sunday.
Yeah. Well, that's not cool.
That's over, right? Well, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's over now.
Anyway. Yeah. Stay tuned to Discord.
That's what I'm gonna ask that on Wednesday and see if he answers about Sunday.
Thanks for driving the bus again, Moonivar.
And then Saturday, maybe after your cartoons or something.
Yeah.
Now we have chore weekend.
Oh, so
off weekend is chore weekend, but we'll figure it at a time.
Yeah.
And you have Wednesday at 9, right? Is that 6 for you?
Yeah.
was what, 3 hours?
Typically.
So maybe on Friday, magic.
Maybe.
We'll figure out time.
Yeah, I don't know when else to do it. I'm like, so, all right. Enjoy your space time.
All right, good night, Mother Bear.
I love you.